Welcome to this very special edition of Zach collects. Look. I'm going to have to invest in some like sound effect or something eventually. Well, anyway, the reason why I've got this incredible helmet on is because this is a Star Wars themed Zach collects, and we're going to be talking about something very, very special. Whoops, sorry about the fingers. I promised I wouldn't do that again, but I did. Sorry. We're going to be talking about the Mandalorian in Beskar armor. And, look how tiny this is. The child. We're going to be unboxing these two guys. We're going to be talking about them. And you know what? From what I'm seeing so far, they're pretty cool. So let's do that without further ado. Oh, also because why? Because this is being recorded on the 29th of October, 2020. And tomorrow, Season 2 of The Mandalorian begins. So this will be an exciting episode of Zach. But before we begin our review, we have a very special appearance by... This, this is the giant Funko Pop of the Child, which I think is absolutely cool. How you doing? Yeah, we don't like the child around here at all, the baby Yoda. We don't. No, yes, we do. We absolutely do. This is actually a pretty cool piece. It's got a nice bobble. And I think the detail of it is pretty good, actually. There you go. There's the back. Here we go. There's the child. Baby Yoda. All right, now, let's get to our real review right now. And here we go. All right, these are the Mandalorian Black Series from Hasbro. And I actually was thinking that this guy right here was a Disney Store exclusive, but I think I'm wrong. I think this is just a regular release Black Series. Love the way they've done the box. Pretty cool, right? And there's the back in case you want to take a look at that. And all the legalese, blah, blah, blah. And the other side. And then there's the front. Sorry about that, child. We'll get you in a second. And the underneath, in case you want to look at that. And the top is just a nice little slit window box so you can take a look inside. So this is the Mandalorian and Beskar armor. And I think they've done a pretty good job of it so far. I'm very impressed. Now, the child, here's my hand. You see my hand? Look how tiny this is. It is so tiny. It's so tiny. My son was saying earlier, why didn't they just box them together? Well, why didn't they? But, separate is fine. Here's the bottom. Here's your front. Oh, you can see inside there's like one of those interplanetary frogs and his little bowl. And I guess the little orb that goes to that console control that he likes to take off and play with. The child. There's a back legalese, blah, 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 blah. And there's the other side, the child. Ta-da! And then, of course, some more open box there. Well, you know what we're going to do? Yes, you guessed it. We're going to take these things out. And we're going to look at them. Because that's what I do here at Zach Collects. Baby Yoda is the best. Looks wonderful on your chest. Serve them to unwanted guests. Stuff the mattress with the rest. Look at this guy. He is adorable. Yep, the arms are articulated. Yep, they move. They honestly do. They move. And here's something that was a big surprise. I thought for sure there'd be nothing under this cloak. It'd just be flat. He's got little feet, and they are articulated. I am not kidding you. And also his little head moves. See his little head moving? And baby Yoda singing my song. Give me some more food or I'll... whatever. Long. Baby Yoda. And look how tiny. This is my thumb. Look at that. My thumb covers him up. But this is a true 1/12 scale because it scales with the 1/12 Mandalorian, which we'll just see in a minute. And just up close and personal, here's his little container. I'm not going to remove these things because I'll lose them sure as heck. And inside we got a frog. We have his little bowl. And we have his little orb that he likes to play with. And I think that was brilliant that they put him in this little plastic case. Don't you think it's brilliant? I do. That way you can't lose him. Or In my case, the cat won't eat them. And my cats think everything is edible. So there's that. Baby Yoda. Awesome. So if you're thinking about just getting a Baby Yoda, do it. Look how adorable he is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So now let's take a look at the Mandalorian himself. Whoop, you caught me sneaking him in. Well, here he is. I have actually loaded him up with every single accessory that he comes with, just so you could see that. Another reviewer or two said, oh, you can't put the backpack on and the cape. Yes, you can. Anyway, here he is holding his pistol accessory, his rifle accessory, and wearing the jetpack that he earned at the close of first season. And I guess we're going to see a lot more of that in second season because of the trailer that we've seen. Looks like we can see some flying action there. Well, we saw some flying action in the last couple of episodes, didn't we? Or the last episode, anyway, of the first season. Anyway, here he is. The Mandalorian in Beskar armor. And they did a very nice job. We'll kind of go slow here so you can take a look. Let's see, play some music. Actually, that's not the Mandalorian music at all. There we go. The Mandalorian theme music is kind of, oh, I don't know, almost militaristic. It's very cool. Look at the rifle. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very good detail. And it does attach to his back if you so desire. It will peg back in his back. And again, there's his pistolero. Armor's cool. Let's turn him around. Yep, there's that backpack again. Ho ho, baby. Very nice. You know, the only thing they didn't have, at least in my package, maybe they have in other packages, they didn't have like some flame effects for back there. But I've got enough from other figures. I probably could plug something else in. Looky, looky. Very nice. I think Hasbro knocked it out of the park with this one. I really do. And I don't often say that. You know, I'm very partial to some of the Asian imports that have a lot more paint apps usually. But this is very, very nice. And I think if I did display him with the backpack on, this is what I would do, is I would display him this way with the cape askew to the one side there like that. I think that looks pretty cool that way. Oh, and one more thing, too. It's got the Mudhorn symbol on the Beskar. I mean, attention to detail, guys. Wonderful stuff. I keep my helmet on because it is the way. The way. So what would it look like if you put this guy and the child together on a display? Let's take a look. Yes, let's take a look. And there we have it. He looks great holding the child, don't you think? Very nice. And I was able to put his pistol in his little holster right there. See if you can see that right there. The pistolero. Yeah. And guess what I found? I found some flame effects also made by Hasbro, but for Marvel Legends that fit in just nicely. Where'd he go? Okay, bring him back. So that, as I thought, is true. You can actually put flame effects in there pretty easy. And those were some leftover Marvel Legends pieces I had, also by Hasbro. And so here we have it. Bum, 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 bum. The Mandalorian with child. And don't forget, this is being recorded October 29th, 2020, and tomorrow, October 30th, 2020, Season 2 of The Mandalorian begins. So go get you one of these sets. Get you a Mandalorian and the child, and you're going to be so happy. Put it in display, and you can display to the world your love of The Mandalorian. And don't forget, keep watching every episode of Zach Collects. And help me get to 1,000 subscribers, because when that happens, I'm going to start giving away figures. That's right. Giveaways will start to happen. So make sure you like and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. Keep watching Zach Collects.